Eat that.
Oh, whoa. Michael, is that your cat?
Yeah, that's my cat. She's big.
Let me tell you something.
Dude, tell her to stop burping, dude. That's fucked up.
I'll tell her that.
Listen, if you'd rather see this country fail rather than succeed under President Trump, this book might not be for you.
Turn your camera back on, bitch. And John,
if you're an American and
John,
think Donald Trump is
now.
not your president, this book is also not for you. You see, the left thrives on hate and wants to silence us. You know, and I dedicate...
They do want to silence us.
I dedicate this book to the deplorables, while the elite of the other party look down on you and would rather you stay silent. I salute your work ethic, patriotism, and values.
I feel that.
I don't know if...
I am not mad, in all caps. This is the first 3 words of the book. I'm not mad! Look, everybody is called a traitor once or twice in their lives, right? No one has ever called a traitor once or twice. Everyone's called a traitor once or twice in their lives. Sure, you know,
real quick poll. Let's just do a quick poll. John, have you been called a traitor just ever in your life?
I mean, in a serious sense, no.
In a serious sense, yes. In a serious sense.
I would say...
Michael, I hadn't asked you yet. Calm down.
Okay.
Michael, have you ever been called a traitor? Seriously. Even once ago?
I can't say that I have.
Wait, hold on then. Michael, how could you have done this? You traitor! Alright, okay, now you have. Yeah. Now you have to say yes.
Shit. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad. I'm seriously not fucking mad, guys.
In all caps.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad. Look, everyone gets called a traitor once or twice.
Look at my face.
Everyone gets called a traitor once or twice. You know, like everyone does.
Guys, it happens. Okay. You get called a traitor. You get called a liar. You get called literally like the bane of the existence against the actual perpetual motion of the United States, okay? And actually the roadblock to any continuation of it. Sometimes you just get called that, okay? It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us. They say you literally are the end of democracy. Who hasn't been called the end of democracy before? Am I right, guys? Come on, am I right?
Yeah, let's see what the next few words are.
Oh, I'm sure they're just as good as the first few.
What are we reading?
I'm guessing, okay, if I had to guess, it's the book that I got at the dollar store that we probably referenced on here before. Triggered by Donald Trump Jr.
Okay, so at this point I'm starting to think that this might be like a joke, because then he says, everybody gets falsely accused and wrongly investigated by the FBI and has to testify in front of Congress for over 30 hours. Answering the same stupid, politically motivated questions over and over again, don't they? And everybody has an army of social justice warriors combing through every word they've ever said online to find something
to be offended by, correct? He's dunking on Hillary, okay? He's dunking on Hillary, all right? But the thing is, but it doesn't make sense, because when you literally have been called a traitor, it's like you can't say that. It's like you get that pass taken away. I'm sorry. You can't make that joke. Anyone else making this joke? Me, you, Michael, literally anyone else making this joke. It'd work, but for...
Where's my what?
For Donnie Jr.,
underneath
not so
it,
much.
Just more trash bags?
I agree, John, just more trash bags. That's the pages of the...
Yeah, like, listen, like, everyone needs some more trash bags. This is advertisement. I know we're not even recording. Advertised by Glade, you know, with Febreze smell.
Who says we're not recording, Sean?
Oh.
We're always recording.
RO, bro.
RKO.
Yeah, we're seeing all of Michael's shirts right now.
Yeah, dude. Just pretty nice laundry.
We're getting all your burps in, John. We're getting those sound bites. I'm selling them.
Yeah, I'm like burping up and tasting pre-workout. It's kind of gross.
I think, look, John. Then we should just, like, you know, I would want a weekly or maybe a daily quote from you from the book just to give me some motivation to like go throughout my life, you know. And I think that would benefit me quite a bit.
You know, Michael, you're always going on about me. You know, what can we do for me? What can you do for us? Is a better question.
Hold on. At a rally in Cincinnati, Ohio, a supporter presented me with a pretty clever hat. It says Trump 2020, no bullshit. That's really clever.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
Clever
There's nothing else. Okay. I'm gonna look up the definition of clever real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna look it up, you know, just in case maybe we're a little wrong. Maybe he is right. Maybe he has a linguistic edge over us. The definition of clever is okay. Here's the definition of
cheesy in there.
Of clever. It's a digital learning platform for K to 12 students. One friendly place, single sign-on, messaging, analytics, and more. So,
Nice.
that's what clever is. So I'll be honest. That's not what I expected. I didn't think that was the definition. Sorry. It's actually mentally bright, having sharp or quick intelligence. 2020, Trump 2020, no more bullshit. Is that it?
No, Trump 2020, no bullshit.
No bullshit. Well, okay.
That's pretty
Pretty witty, because they could have said no more bullshit, which means that there was bullshit before. But no bullshit, it means I've never been bullshit ever. And honestly, that's the truth. So I'd say that is clever, thinking about it, just because you could see the choices they had in front of them, and they chose the wittier one. No bullshit.
Yeah. You're right. I think you're absolutely.
I know I'm right, bitch.
Yeah. So, are you guys excited for the the next election though?
Okay. I don't know if I don't know if I've said this before on here, but like I am excited for it in a way of like I can't wait for Trump to be back, which he already is back. We've got some good clips. I sent you guys one. You guys see the N-word one? Everybody watch the N-word one?
No.
You guys didn't? I sent it in the. Fuck you guys. Okay.
I didn't see that. The only things I've seen you send were like those truths he posted.
Bro,
then,
I sent that
something.
video. It might have. I guess it might have fucked up. But guys.
Yeah. The only video
Here we
I've
go.
seen you send is the bong rip transplant.
Okay. Well, that's the best video.
I've got the video right here. If we're quiet, we might be able to hear it.
We should not get you. I have two external things. You are literally playing it off your phone, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should play it.
All right. Here we go.
The N-word. You know what the N-word is? It's no. It's the nuclear word. He
Oh,
mentioned
no,
the
okay,
N-word
I've seen that.
yesterday, The nuclear word, not supposed to be mentioned.
The N-word.
That's my favorite soundbite so far. The N-word.
You know what the N-word is?
No. Wally has perfect. The best part is on one side. If this is me and I'm Trump, this side of the screen, it's a bunch of white people, right? And this side of the screen over here are a bunch of black people. It's the Blacks for Trump crowd. And you see their faces and they're just like kind of blank stares for a second. They're like, what's he gonna say? And then he goes, no, the nuclear word, and then they start cracking up. But goddamn, it was like, wow. For a second, they were like, whoa, wait, what's about to happen?
Hold on a minute. Pause.
The N-word. Oh, love it. He's already off to the races. What do you say, Mike?
I guess. Have anyone else? Like, is there any other options?
Bro,
we got Sleepy Joe.
What are you doing in there?
Trump.
Oh, you were putting on some of my clothes.
V. Biden again.
Those are my shorts, aren't they?
I know no one wants Biden to run. But the thing is, no one wanted him to be the front runner in the first place. There's not a single soul. He was in last until everyone dropped out. Except for Elizabeth Warren.
Everyone dropped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everyone got a call from Joe Biden himself, and he was like, "Hey, look, fat. All right, you're gonna have to drop out."
Let's go, Brandon. Drop out.
That's what they'll be saying when I'm president. He was premonition. He had a prescience.
Well, it's because the Let's Go branded, like, that was actually made by him.
Yeah, that was crafted by him and his team in a lab.
Yeah.
Because he knew it'd come full. He knew for a while it'd be like just the Republicans, but then he knew everyone else would take it on, except for like the K-Hive.
It was lab.
Do you guys know what K-Hive is?
Yeah, that and QAnon.
You guys don't know what K-Hive is, right?
Yeah, it's like QAnon, but with a K.
No.
And a hive of people.
Well, John, a little bit. It's Kamala Hive. It's Kamala Hive. Kamala Harris Hive.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of people who love Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. But it's K-Hive, so it's Kamala Harris first. I think they all kind of secretly are like, yeah, we love Joe Biden, but if he dies and Kamala is
then we'll
president,
get what we want.
K-Hive will be will be the new third party. K-Hive will be the new third party.
Like, if he dies,
Republicans,
wink, wink.
Democrats, and K-Hive. That'll be it.
Listen, now, I have been experimenting with ways to make that happen, if you get my drift. In Minecraft, of course.
John, they cracked that code, dude. They tracked that
I know
code.
they did. But the thing is...
In Fortnite, John. In Fortnite.
In Fortnite.
No, wait. Okay, I think... I think
how
we
are they
talked about this
going
last
to
time.
crack it? They're going to make Trump and Biden skins in Fortnite during the election. It's a leak that I saw.
Yeah. It's the same guy who leaked GTA 6.
Dad works at Epic, and he actually showed me the clips of him doing the Gangnam Style.
That's probably true.
Him hitting the gritty.
I know what that is. Yeah, him doing the dynamite dance in Fortnite.
Yeah, him and the emo cat.
I've played duos with him before. I was Darth Vader, so. I guess this transitions. I had this on my list. Fortnite. You know, last time we tried to do the podcast, like
Fortnite
a month ago, it was great. It was top of its class. Fortnite.
It was peak.
It was peak Fortnite, and you might go, I remember peak Fortnite. That was like 4 years ago. You're wrong. Peak Fortnite was a month ago. Actually, it was like from like 3 months ago to now. But now.
Yeah.
Recently, new Fortnite update. It's trash.
I can't say the new Fortnite update at all.
You can't say what, Mike?
I haven't played Fortnite in like 2 months.
Okay, well...
Yeah, the last time I played, I was playing as Kakashi flying around on a Nimbus cloud.
Yeah, did you play during the Dragon Ball
That was
stuff?
still one of my favorite... No, I didn't, unfortunately. But dude, that was still one of my favorite moments in Fortnite ever. It's like it's up there tied with the snowman technique.
Oh, the snowman technique was top tier.
We both, without even saying anything, rode up on the Nimbus cloud, jumped up, and used our Kamehameha on this dude on top of the mountain. Like, and we just annihilated him.
Fucked him up. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It had those moments that was like, oh, perfect. This is amazing. Fortnite now, they added Splatoon mechanics to it.
What?
Like squid mechanics? Like you can go in ink?
So you can go, it's not where you can spray ink on the ground, but basically you can do that same thing where you go under the ink and like, if you do like a quick like slide against the ground.
Are the squidlings in the game?
No, it's not actually Splatoon. It's like more like T9000 or whatever.
It is Splatoon though.
But it is the Splatoon mechanic of like being a squid for a second and then getting really far and then popping back up and shooting somebody in the face.
Yeah, with paint.
That's not my problem, honestly. That's fine. The thing with Fortnite that gets me, you need good skins on the battle pass, okay? We're a slave to the battle passes now. That everybody knows it. We're a slave to the battle passes. Loot boxes, thing of the past, battle pass. But if the best thing on your battle pass is an emo wet cat, okay? Especially compared to last time when you had Indiana Jones. 2 Indiana Jones skins. A Darth Vader skin. And some other cool shit that I can't remember. Sorry. I'm forgetting the best part. John even knows too. John's just been waiting for me to say it. And Michael's waiting in anticipation because he didn't play it.
I am.
Snap.
Crackle.
No, fuck you. Snap, okay?
John,
was
you
cool.
out there.
I was talking to Oscar. He said something under his breath. I could tell it was some shady shit.
So he's probably saying some dumb shit about Fortnite. And
he was scraping burnt pizza crust into the trash can and then looked up and said something. And I was like, what did you say? And he said nothing. So I had to ask him again.
Yeah, you had to ask him, pull your glizzy out and ask him. Anyways, I was. Now we're back into the podcast. This is the podcast. We've been in for about 15 minutes. The ceremonial tasting of the drink. New segment, ceremonial tasting of the drink. That's what it's called. Michael's gonna edit an intro for that. This is the Rheingeist. I guess is backwards. Rheingeist.
Yeah, just get a mirror then.
Penguin.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Nitro Penguin?
Yeah. It is blonde stout
nitro?
with cacao nibs in coffee. So we're going in. I also have special instructions. I have to shake vigorously, pour vertically, and then enjoy. If I don't enjoy,
wow. So I've never seen a can that tells you to pour it into something else.
Shake it.
It's because it's the nitro. It's the nitro. So here we go.
It's the nitro cold brew coffee.
Let's
Are you gonna show us the pour? Yeah, let us see the pour.
Let's see the pour. There's my Pokemon 2014 championship.
You're not shaking that big. Whoa. Yeah, up and down. Give us some up and down shaking. Oh yeah, that's super vigorous.
This is vigorous. All right, crack it. Oh!
Upside down, bro. Upside down. Come on, finish the crack. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. It got all over my 2014 Pokemon Championship playing that. Oh no! Okay. I'm getting to get some paper towels, but it's fine. It's good. All right, here you go.
Oh, it's pretty.
Dude, I have no idea where my map went. I have actually no idea where mine went. Sold. I have the shirts, but...
So wait, and you have the shirts, John? I'm confused.
I qualified for the national tournament, and I don't know if anyone else did. I think they were playing something else.
All right.
So, but they got the merch from it. Look.
Also, you can see my flooring that's been coming up for the past 2 months that I eventually ripped up.
We used to take those mats everywhere, though.
Yeah.
I remember playing in your parents' car in the back seat with mats in a box or something.
That's because we were
in the back of someone's.
We were pros at the time. We were professionals.
Yeah.
We were in the league.
Where's John was?
Well, no, I played. We both played in the nationals. Okay. Fuck you.
Were you in the actual tournament or were you in the other thing?
No. We were both in the actual tournament, but then it sucked, and I had a shitty deck. I mean, we both did, but mine was shitty. So
I think I only won one.
I don't even know if I won one. Oh no, I
had
did,
one of the
dude
best
was so
decks
bad.
in the game, but Pyroar had just came out, and there were just some times where I couldn't do anything about it.
Holy shit, this is really good.
My TDK deck was actually so much fun. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, that's
Run
awesome.
guys don't mess around.
They don't mess around. That's actually really fucking good. Holy shit.
I will say though, going back to that 2014 era, that was I've tried to look into what the meta in Pokemon is, and it's just not the same.
Oh no,
at least
never
I mean, if we played it might be different. But I'm saying I just don't think I'd enjoy it as much.
I just don't. I don't know if it's the meta I would like. There are certain meta. I love the Team Plasma
the EX and everything. Yeah, I really liked all that.
Shit was so good, but
a lot of people say, I guess Team Plasma is X and Y, but a lot of people apparently say Black and White is the best Pokemon game.
The video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's widely
They
renowned.
said after Black and White, it just went downhill.
Well, Black and White 2. People really love Black and White 2. That's a lot of people's favorites. People that are like Black and White 2 are my favorite Pokemon games, and they I don't know. Some people pair them. Some people are like, nah, they're just the second one. I don't know. I'm still Diamond and Pearl, but I'm not dumb enough to get that new Diamond and Pearl game that looks like shit. So, damn, that was so disappointing.
I'm honestly probably never going to buy a Pokemon game ever again. One, because Mason will just get it anyway. Two, is I'm not going to play the same game again.
Hey, if I were to recommend any Pokemon game in the past 10 years, I'd recommend Arceus. And I will even say it's still got. You still see the hand of the Pokemon Company, and it both good and bad. That's both good and bad ways. But it at least changes things up enough to where it's this is not the same game I played 5 times over, 10 times over.
I did ask Mason how it was. I don't know if I told you what he said, but he said it's kind of like Monster Hunter, but kind of shitty. So it's kind of like a shitty Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, and see the thing is, I've never liked Monster Hunter. But I like that Pokemon. And I think also Monster Hunter is way more complicated. That Pokemon was simple. It's nothing. crazy. So
It's just Pokemon.
and it was cool. I just liked also like the era it was set in. It was I saw somebody else talking about it, and I feel like I had the same thought while playing it. It basically is like before people get used to Pokemon. So like it's everyone's scared of Pokemon basically. So you like at this village you like slowly introduce the use of Pokemon to these people, and like how they can help in their lives. And it's kind of cool because you do see like how almost like that society was built up in a way. It's not like super where it's like, you know, it's super in depth where it's like, oh, but there is like music changes as the game progresses and as you introduce more to this village. It's like, okay, this is cool. It shows the changing. But yeah, it's okay.
Changing tide.
Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, I honestly, traditional Pokemon games, even this new one coming out, I don't give a fuck. Because they're using some of those mechanics from Arceus, but not all of them because they were in the development at like the same time. So they just had similar ideas. But
Yeah.
you know, fuck Pokemon. Who cares about Pokemon? We're adults here, okay? We're not kids.
Yeah, that's why I was also going to bring up how 2014 was kind of like, you know, peak Pokemon, but also like peak Melee.
Also, if we're talking about, I don't want to say that, but no, not peak Melee. Yes, correct.
In the community, at least,
No,
it was
yeah,
hype.
yeah.
The chillin' dude and
It was
Leffen.
before the reign of HBox, and that really killed a lot of shit.
No, dude, it was just like it was when like the salty sweet was such a big thing, dude. I'm telling you, dude,
yeah.
that chillin' dude video is like it's just so funny.
Is he okay? He's doing better, right?
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh, I hope so. Shouts out to Chillin' Dude. Thoughts are with you if you're not.
They raised like $100,000 for him.
Yeah, he had a stroke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That is rough. But you know, Chillin' Dude, he is a legend. He is a legend, but he never needed to be a musician / rapper. I'll say that much. Yeah.
I was just over here just watching this like 20-minute ad.
I fucking hate ads. I mean, who doesn't? You know, that's such a like okay. But goddamn, ads have been. I have like a YouTube app on my phone, so I don't have to watch ads, and I mostly watch YouTube on my phone. But the past few days, like there's some like free movies and stuff on YouTube. And I'm like, well, I'll watch that on my TV, and then I get ads like every like 15 minutes. It's not even. I wouldn't say YouTube ads are really terrible. They're apparently trying to make them worse. They're doing like beta test. I don't know. They're testing putting like 5 ads now in.
Dude, I was about to say, dude, they have to be doing something because I was actually watching. It was like just a random Melee tournament set, dude. And I got an ad every like 30 seconds, dude. Like, I'm telling you, every 30 seconds or every minute, I'd get an ad, and I was like, this is ridiculous.
How can they keep people's attention when they're bombarding them with ads like that? Like, why would I sit and watch a video if more than 50% of the time that I'm spending watching that video is just watching ads?
Yeah, watching and skipping ads, dude. I know, like it was literally like every time like something big was about to happen, like in a combo or something, just another ad.
That's cool. See, like, and that's the thing, the placement of the ads.
Yeah,
Also
no, it's
matters.
just terrible. All over the place.
It's like if you placed it like after a set, and then it was like, you know, like how programming would do it, where it's like something happens in the show, it fades to black, ad, and it's like, okay. But it's not like that. It's just like, okay, hey, we threw some ads in here for you, and you go, thank you, and then when you're watching it, you're like,
This is more than some ads.
it's like this is a million ads at like the climax in the middle of something important. I have to now rewind after watching the ad. Don't make me do that.
When we tried doing that, we would rewind, and it would make us watch the ad again.
See, I think the way to do it, I was thinking about this the other day. So I was watching something on Pluto TV. Shouts out Pluto TV. Not really. I don't really care. I mean, it's all right. Have you guys ever heard of that even?
No.
It's just something where it is a streaming service where it's like they have just like a live TV show. So they have channels where it's like Star Trek The Next Generation channel. It's just that, and they throw ads in there every now and then. But it's not too bad. It's like 3 ads. They're all like 10 to 30 seconds at most. But that I like because like on YouTube it'll be like, here's a minute ad, but you can skip right now for 5 seconds. But if you're out of the room, then you're gonna watch the whole ad anyways. It keeps going.
Yeah.
And then they do that with like 2 or 3 ads. This, it's just like, we're gonna give you the ad. You can't skip, but here are the ads. So walk away if you hear it back on. Come back in. Thing I didn't like, didn't tell me the time. So I'm thinking, give us a timer. Give us the ads, okay? And just go, hey, you got a minute 30 seconds. Put it on mute. Walk out of the room. Come back when you think a minute 30 seconds is done, and you're probably good. Perfect. I get that's counterintuitive to the whole, like, we want you to watch the ads, but at the same time, nobody's watching ads, dude. Ads don't work anymore. I'm sorry.
Let's be honest.
Like that's why they're trying to make a dream ads. They literally are trying to get subliminal advertising where you dream about ads.
That's horrifying.
Oh yeah, they've had studies on it. Yeah, it's actually terrifying.
Like that, actually, yeah, that's like dystopian. Like that.
Well, welcome to the club, bitch. We're here.
What if instead of giving you the time, they could give you the time, but then at the end of the ad, it had like some kind of alert, like an alarm, or like just like someone screaming like the ad is over, and then it started, so that you could be out of there at the time yourself.
But
like,
the thing is, again, I'm trying to do like a bridge because that's too much for them. They go, no, I don't want to like. They're in advertising, okay? The people giving us ads are in advertising. They don't want to be like, hey, our job's done. You're good to go. So fuck off with this cat shit, okay? I fucking...
She's so cute. Look at how adorable she is. Shut up.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. Just don't... I mean, honestly, let's just kill out all ads people. All people in advertising.
Ads that do work, billboards. I look at billboards every day on the highway, and I always look at them and I think about them for a second. Those work. I'm telling you.
Hey, I mean that's you're forced on the highway, so
yeah,
you
kind of have to. And you know what? It's nice entertainment. Like, give me some funny billboards. Like you gotta be careful though, because you're distracting the driver. That is one thing.
Yeah, see, I kind of hate billboards for that reason. I feel like it's also counterintuitive, where it's like advertising, but also you actually have to look and read at this. Yeah,
don't look too long.
It's like
you'll die. Don't look too long. You'll kill someone.
Why are we doing that? But I say that bong hit transplant. So
what?
Anyways, so we covered Fortnite. Fortnite's dead. If you still play Fortnite, loser.
I mean, we've all been losers for still playing. Like, if like the fact that we're still playing Fortnite, we're just losers. We just gotta. I think we just embrace it.
No,
I think
you can embrace that, but like that doesn't mean I'm a goddamn loser. Oh yeah, this is late. Shit. Late emergency, guys. Late emergency podcast. I forgot that's what this was. It's so late that I forgot that this was the emergency podcast.
What do you mean?
In my notes, I honestly forgot what this meant for a second. Royal bitch dead.
Oh, wow. That speaks for itself. I think we just move on.
COD 2024. COD 2024. Call of Duty 2024. It's apparently going to be set in the Iraq War.
That's not going to bring back PTSD for.
No, that's very apt. They thought Modern Warfare wasn't enough, being set in a fictional Modern War, and also making it the same game, like making 2 or 3 of the same games, like 3 times over. That wasn't enough, but now they're going to Iraq in 2007.
Wow.
Or I guess no, that'd be like 2003. Like 2007. So I hope they'll have a mission where you kill a bunch of kittens that escaped from the zoo. Which
I'm trying to go to Vietnam.
Well, they literally already did that, John. That was Black Ops, the one we played.
Okay.
You also went to
Call of Duty campaign, dude. Last Call of Duty campaign I played was Modern Warfare 2.
You didn't play Black Ops campaign?
You didn't
No.
play the Black campaign?
Are you kidding me, John? Really?
No.
That's crazy, dude. I feel like not just because it's like, man, that's a great campaign. No, I just feel like we were in 6th grade, and it's like, yeah, I played that.
You played camp.
Yeah, that's
was-
when. That's
No,
when.
even at that point, I was already at the point where I was like, do not need to play the.
No,
the
you get to
campaign.
kill. No, you get to kill.
You get the thunder gun in one
you
of
get
them,
to kill
dude. There's
Cuba
a, you
Gooding
can use the
Jr.'s
thunder gun.
the body double.
What?
What? Anyways, I think about the killing kittens in the Iraq War. That's real. Really happened.
They killed kittens?
Yeah, and then the soldiers befriended them and tried to save them, and then when the soldiers were gone at training or something, and they had found out that they were doing that, they came in, took the kittens, and killed them. Anyways, this is a lighthearted. This is a comedy podcast. We're lighthearted, so that will be a mission in Call of Duty 2024, made by Activision Blizzard, ActiBlizz or Black Division. Some people are calling it.
Okay.
Anyways, multiverses, John. We've been playing multiverses.
Yeah, dude. LeBron James clearly broken.
LeBron James.
Yeah, that one.
That same person, yes.
It's the same LeBron James.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's broken. He's OP, but that's on purpose. He's only rivaled by the Iron Giant. John and I found out.
Yeah. I mean, even then, the Iron Giant. You either do things or you don't do things.
That's what they say. It says that in the game. Tagline of the game. You either do it or you don't. But anyways, Multiverse has been pretty fun. Michael, do you even know what the fuck we're talking about?
No idea. Absolutely
Yeah.
no.
I mean, it's because like you either get what you fucking deserve or you don't get what you fucking deserve. You know what I'm saying? You remember that?
Yeah.
That TikTok?
Yeah, Michael, do you even know what a fucking Steam Deck is, bro? This fucking bitch.
Yo, I don't have a computer. I have a work computer. My laptop is ruined.
Your laptop is what?
Ruined.
How did it get ruined?
I think I got hacked. I think it's the malware on it.
No, Michael, you did not get hacked. Are you kidding me?
I don't think hacked is the right. Like I think I quite literally got viruses on my computer.
Okay, well that's
That's on you.
I mean,
yeah, it was on
what
me.
the fuck did you download?
I watched a lot of pirated movies on that computer.
Okay. Real quick, and John can attest to this. I have downloaded hundreds of pirated movies in Minecraft, and I have not once gotten a virus. It was one time when I tried to download a program. Did my bank account maybe get hacked into? Did $1,000 maybe try to get taken out of it? Yes. Did I have to shut down that bank account and then open a whole new one? Yes. But that's when I literally tried to download I don't know if I told you about this, Michael. I tried to download a program for you. Windows made a program in like 2007 where you could just talk into it, or you could just have a recording or whatnot. So I could just talk, process this through it, past minute of me talking, and put in different songs or different like genres, and it would make a song out of that. So that's how I was going to do your birthday video with you, Michael. I tried it for so long. It was the Daft Punk year. And I tried it for so long. I tried to download. I got a free trial version, but didn't have enough time on it to actually do anything with it. So I tried You could not buy this. The thing is, okay, this clears me of any legality. Probably not, but I don't care. You cannot buy this anywhere now. It's not possible to obtain legally from Microsoft. So I went, somebody probably uploaded it to the Pirate Bay or something like that, and I could download it. Well, I tried downloading it. I installed something. It wasn't the music program, and I went,
It was the Driver 2.
It probably didn't work. Yeah, it was Driver 2, yeah, with the demo disc in it. Which, John, I didn't realize Driver is apparently just like a GTA clone. I found that out the other day. But anyways, so then like a week later, I was like, huh. $1,000 is trying to be taken out of my bank account. Log on to Google. Oh, my passwords are all compromised. Oh. Well, I've only downloaded one thing in the past week, so...
Who hides like virus in that specific of a program? Like, are there that many? He was going after very specific.
I give it to him. I give it to him.
It worked.
You know,
Gotcha.
they got me. They really didn't get anything other than... Now, to be fair, I lost one of my oldest passwords. I've been using it since Webkins in 2007. Now, should I have stopped using it probably 10 years prior? Yeah. You know, we all learned it the hard way. So,
That's a lot. Needs to be.
anyways, so Michael, I don't know what the fuck happened to yours, though. I don't know what happened to yours.
I couldn't tell you. There's I downloaded some stuff on it at times, but mainly just like programs that I was using for school. So I really don't know what happened to it, but it is just kind of fucked. Like, it just runs really, doesn't like I don't know.
Have you tried a full reset?
I did a full reset and like a clean, like a wipe.
Oh.
What was that? You did a full reset?
I wipe.
I did a full
I
reset.
did a full reset wipe.
I wipe. But sometimes the face recognition will just start, then take over my screen, and then won't ever stop. That's what happened last time I tried to get onto it. Like, it was trying to recognize my face. I was already logged into
They're trying to steal your face, bro.
and yeah, it just kept going, and it wouldn't stop. And I turned it off, turned it back on, and once it started the face recognition, it just kept going. And so I turned it off, and that's gonna live
Well,
drawers, and
maybe
I may sell.
sell it to a pawn shop or something. They'll take it.
Yeah,
They'll know how to
you're
fix it. Yeah, take it
I
to a
might-
pawn shop. But also,
some money.
get yourself a new computer, though. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah. I probably.
Yeah, you probably should. You know, because you don't have a PC. You don't have a laptop other than your work laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get a PC.
Speaking of PCs, Michael, this is the Steam Deck, okay? Right? You ever seen this before?
I mean, I have. I remember talk of Steam Deck. It
This is
looks
it.
familiar. It's just something another company has released.
It's a company called Steam, which shockingly is the same Steam in the name, Steam Deck.
It's actually
Really?
not Steam, John. It's actually...
A Valve, whatever.
It's actually Evolov.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You can just play computer games on your now portable.
Yeah.
Have you tried to get Melee running on it?
I did download it, but I think I fucked up somehow. But oh no, I did no. I did get it running. I think maybe I still have it on here. Wait, let me see. Yeah, but anyways, got the Steam Deck. I think a lot of people are getting the Steam Deck right now. Their production ramped up. I've had this reserved since January, and it finally gave me the notification 1st of September. So I guess I've had it for a week or two now.
Looks pretty cool. Do you like how? Do you use it pretty consistently?
For the past
Would you-
week, I definitely have.
Or are you going to continue? Do you think it okay? Does this so you have a Switch, and you have a PC? Are you out and about enough where you want to be able to play PC games mobily?
Yes, because
Well, with the one thing with the Steam Deck is that you don't have to pay for any of the games too.
I already have all
you got
my
the
games.
same library. Yeah,
I have all my games from Steam.
It's nice, really nice.
So I already have 100+ games on here, or not on here, but I have it available. So I can play. I got GTA 5 on here. I've been playing that. Just fucking around in online because I maybe somehow got hundreds of millions of dollars on there. I don't know. So somebody
Yeah,
gave
allegedly.
It to me. Somebody gave it to me. I don't know how.
yeah, and I think it was because in Minecraft you maybe went through. I'll never forget that email. And me being like, "What is this?" It says it's from Rockstar, completely in Russian. No, it's well, I guess
Nice.
I guess the game thought I was Russian because I was, allegedly. There is no proof of it, but allegedly I might have hacked.
Allegedly. Yeah, I got some games on here. I got
You got some games.
Yeah, I got some games.
I mean,
on
yeah,
here.
Michael Bryan, it would not be a bad investment if you're trying to get into computer games, but at the same time, like I don't know how much it costs. I
it
can't
would
remember.
be-
Is it like
it would-
400 or 500?
I think
Or is it
the
300?
cheapest is $399, so probably 400. I think. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
like-
might be worth it just to get a PC. I mean, honestly, you
Yeah, I
can
mean,
get
at that
pretty good
point, you
PC.
can get a pretty low-end PC that can play. I mean, most of the games we play, to be completely honest, my PC is overkill for half the games.
That's
I play.
why, yeah, like Valorant.
The most strenuous game I play is Fortnite.
I know that is crazy. Fortnite is the most fucking. It really does take a lot of processing if your PC can handle it. If not, though, they're like, we can dumb down everything. So
Yeah, I mean, I have the graphics turned down like so to where I'm getting like 150 frames per second. I have to turn things down pretty hard.
Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna save it for a PC. Because not only will a PC to play video games with you all, but it also enables download.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
on
Michael
there.
Bryan, your first PC, like a lot of people, like Tommy is one of them, and like I might have done it, but like a lot of people, and to be fair, I did it, but like my dad got me my graphics card for Christmas. It was also before the chip shortage. A lot of people, they're like, well, if I'm buying a PC, like I'm gonna go all in, like I'm gonna spend like $2,000 on it, but it's like, dude, like there is no game that's out right now that you need a 3080 to be playing. Like, there is just no game.
No, simply no reason to.
Unless you want to like completely mod the shit out of Minecraft to where it has like HD ultra realistic graphics with ray tracing, there's no need.
Yeah, I don't think that would be something that I would.
No. I mean, honestly, dude, you could get like a toaster. All you really need is something that can play Discord, Minecraft, and like I don't even know what else we really play. Sometimes we like go through games. Like we were playing Rust for a little bit. We played Minecraft for a little bit. Sometimes we just kind of like I'm always playing Valorant every now and then, but like sometimes I just kind of am not that interested in playing games.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I am right now, honestly, which has been a little problematic since I have the Steam Deck now. But I have to be fair, I'm always like playing games. It's just like. No, I don't think a game in a long time has like wowed me or anything. Has been like,
yeah, dude. That's what I was about to say. Like it always comes in the form of like a $15 indie game that re-sparks my love for gaming. Like Hades was probably the last one that did it for me.
Yeah, it's either
and
that
I was like,
or,
damn, this game is good.
Or like a fucking Rockstar game, like Red Dead 2, where I go,
yeah,
holy shit! Like I got that again because I was like, I need that, and then I went back and played it on my PC. Which the thing though with playing it on the PC is it's fucking finicky on the PC. You gotta you actually do have to like adjust settings to get it to not stutter and shit at points, which sucks. But once I got it to that, it hasn't fucked up at all. And it looks amazing.
I'm gonna have to. I want to get a computer that is a little bit stronger because I would want to run 3D modeling software on it, like.
You don't need that much.
You would need literally a graphics card, but that's your.
You would need like that. I would assume. I don't know how strenuous it is, but I would assume like a 950 GTX, maybe Ti, would be good enough for that.
Most of like 3D modeling is not even really that graphics heavy. Like Inventor, like barely uses the graphics card. Like
is it CPU intensive then?
Yeah. CPU.
Oh, okay.
But then,
yeah, dude. I mean, CPU chips are not that expensive. Like, if you could get the exact same chip I have, like the Ryzen 5 3600, and you'd be set.
Be set.
You'd be
but
set, bro.
We'll see. That's all in the future. Right now, I've gotta be gathering wealth.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be really swag like Michael Bryan, dude. Actually, this is great. I was at the Y and I ran into Adam, and Adam was trying to convince me because I actually used to play the original MW2 in 5th grade. I played with Adam Leche almost every day for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And he's the one that showed me that the UMP-45, the SMG you don't even have to unlock, by far the best gun in the game, except for maybe like the Commando or whatever it was. I can't remember. But yeah, either way, he's like, dude, you gotta get the Modern Warfare 2. And I was like, I might. And the thing is, dude, I've actually bought like 2 or 3 Call of Duty games on my computer and played them for under an hour. Like, if I was on Steam, I could have actually got them refunded.
Oh,
because I'll play them, dude. I think I got maybe the original Modern. I know I have. Maybe World War II. I don't know, dude. I got one to play with Zach, and then played it with him like once and got frustrated because that's the other thing. Oh, sorry. When I play games, because I've played so many like actual like very competitive tactical shooters, my sensitivity has always been really low, and it's just too low for a game like Call of Duty. Like I would literally get carpal tunnel in like an hour or two because you have to be looking around all the time. And
Yeah.
if you turn your sensitivity up, you're using your wrist more. Like I like aiming with my forearm.
Yep.
But yeah, so he was telling me to get that game. I can't remember where I was even going with this. But
Modern Warfare 2, best
Yeah.
game ever. That's
oh
where
no,
you're
that's what it
going.
was. Then he told me about how, because he knew that I made my computer and it's like a little cube. He told me about how like one of his friends made like a pyramid computer.
That's.
Oh, I think I know what case that is. I think LGR showed that. Like,
I mean, that's kind of also like.
I don't know. Like, I guess it works if you have it as a set piece, I guess, of your like setup. You know, if it's like prominently displayed. But if you're just setting it like mine, where it's just like under my desk, it's like you don't need that.
Yeah, you don't really need it.
So I'd like to see how they have it set up.
Like, no.
I mean, something like that could be put like on top of your desk.
I'm sorry. Every time Michael talks, if either you or I talk over him, it just cuts him off completely.
It does.
And, I can hear John if you're still talking or if I'm still talking. I cannot hear you.
What?
It's got its priorities correct.
Yeah.
Why?
Wow. This is why you need where are your AirPods, bro? Where'd your AirPods go? Michael texts us before we do the podcasts. Before this podcast, and he goes, "Yeah, what did you say?
Where are you going?
Yeah, I have my AirPods though, so sound quality gonna be rough." Which I wouldn't say it's the quality as much as seeing you laugh or talk and then not hearing a single thing coming out of your mouth. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, but what happened to your AirPods?
Well, I mean, I know where they are, but they're just not here. They're at Bree's apartment.
Oh, Bree Cheese's apartment.
Yeah.
You got some.
So, I gotta go get.
Yeah. Sounds like you need a professional setup, Mike.
I found my AirPods the other day in Bree's dog's cage. He took them in there and stuck them inside of his bed, and would like chew on them.
Sounds like you might not have AirPods once you get back, Mike.
No, they work. Or like I would hope
they worked. I don't know if they work now. They're still over there. So,
Michael Brown, I just had like amazing idea actually.
What is?
So what you should do?
Here you go.
What you should actually do is talk to Conlon and Joseph and ask them what their specs are. And if they're old enough, you might actually be able to convince them to just sell you their computer and try to get them to upgrade it. You'd be like, listen, just get some parts for Christmas, and then just. I mean, I don't know if either of them would be willing to go for it.
No,
but
they
like,
do that. They do that.
I think I could probably, when Joseph like graduates, I bet I could convince him to sell me his computer.
Yeah, I think you should do that, Mike. I think that's
probably the best course of action.
Try to guide him
Because
for his graduation gift.
That's
being
how
like a
Tyler
PC.
got into it. Tyler got Jake's old computer, which was an absolute piece
awesome.
of garbage by the
Was
time
an
Jake,
awesome
or by the time Tyler was using it.
computer.
Yeah, dude had a shitty HDD and like 32 gigs of DDR3. But the thing with Windows 10, dude, is like Windows 10 is just like honestly like that's like half of the problem with getting a computer sometimes, dude. It's like Windows 10 basically requires 8 gigabytes of RAM, but like high speed RAM, and it also almost requires an SSD because if you don't have one, it will take forever to like actually boot up and load.
Oh yeah.
And I see it
yeah.
at work all the time. I get calls, so like this computer's running hella slow. It takes like 15 minutes to like start up. I look at the specs and it's got like 4 gigs of RAM and it's got an HDD. And I'm like, man, we're gonna have to have you ship that in. I'm gonna take it apart and rebuild it for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you actually do that? Would you like rebuild it for them and put in like an SSD?
Yeah,
You guys-
I have rebuilt an entire laptop. I took the entire monitor off took apart. So like the way that the monitor works, it's basically like a little case, and then you got like kind of like a very tiny little. It's not really a motherboard. It's more just like a cable, and the cable connects to the back of the LCD screen. So like I literally pried open the case that the screen's in, take the screen out, replace the screen, reconnect the cables for the webcam and for like the motherboard. Like the only thing I can't do is anything that has to do with a motherboard issue, because like really the only way to fix that is by swapping out the motherboard, and we don't really just have those on hand. Like if they're under warranty, we'll have Lenovo come out and work on them, and if they're in warranty, and if they're out of warranty, we'll just be like, just throw that shit away. It's a piece of junk anyway.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I have actually gotten to the point where I can like confidently repair pretty much everything that has to do with the computer, as long as it doesn't require like soldering or
I mean, that's pretty rad.
anything.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad. You know what, John? Then I'm gonna ship my computer.
Well, I would need I think I could actually fix your computer. The thing is like I would need to basically completely wipe it and reinstall Windows, like re-image it.
Yeah.
And I don't have like I just can't do that.
Can you do it?
The only
at
way I
work,
could
though?
do that is at work. I mean, I could. Actually, yeah, I could do that
Then,
and just not join it to the domain.
Well,
all right, this
next
part's
time-
going to be cut out of the podcast. This is all happening in Minecraft. We're imagining all this
Yeah,
happening
in
in Minecraft. But in
Minecraft.
John's job at
Wait, what type of
Minecraft,
laptop do you have, though, Michael Bryan?
an HP Spectra X360.
Yeah, so really the only things I've worked on are Dells and Lenovo's, but like, I mean, they're all pretty much.
I was going to say, I don't think HP is much different. I think
Yeah,
HP's
like the
got-
only thing I can't work on is like the only thing I have yet to really do that like is something I can do, at least at work, is like a Surface. Like screens that have hinges, or laptops that have hinges that can like completely rotate around, or that are touch screen. I've never done that before.
I got
But
those.
are-
I got that.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I got the hinge. Yeah.
Here's what you do: just bring it to them, John, and ask me like, does anybody know how to do like work on reversible?
Oh, Steve definitely knows how to do that. I mean, Steve is
And then bring it to
Steve is a figure.
Bring it to
Yeah, I mean,
Steve and be
I
like,
know, dude,
hey,
I
can
get
you
by
help?
that.
Can you help me fix this? And then I bet you he would, because it's also like you're learning. Even if it's not a work computer, I bet he would still show you.
Yeah, I mean, he probably would. Steve, though,
Mike, we might have it in.
I don't
bro.
have I told you
We
guys
might
about
have it
Steve.
in. No, I don't think you
might-
have, or at least not on
There's
the
one
podcast,
guy,
so.
dude, that
No,
he
I've-
works in the inventory room because he's kind of like our hardware specialist guy, and he works in the inventory room, and like he has an entire gaming computer in there. And I looked on his desktop, and he has like the Lord of the Rings MMO installed on it, so I know sometimes he's just back there playing games. But dude, like half the time you go back there, he's got like a live stream of an airport on one monitor, and he'll be like, "Oh, look at this this plane." He'll like list off the exact model and everything. He'll be like, "Yeah, he's got like this much like engines and all this," and I'm just sitting there like, "Yeah, those are cool." Because I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah. So is he
But
really
he's-
into planes and shit too?
Dude, I mean, he is like,
Or just into a
I don't know
lot of
how
shit?
smart he actually is. He's just very knowledgeable. Like he knows so much random shit, and he's always like literally without question, he is always playing like German like music. And it's like, dude, like some of
He
them are
does
like
sound
pop
a
songs.
character.
They're like German pop songs, and like some of them sound like complete
Like
rip-offs of American
99
songs, dude. They're like
Luftballons,
remakes.
you know.
Yeah, and on top of all of this, dude, this I think I told you about this though. I think I've talked to you about him, Jake, because his dude, he is an absolute Trekkie, and I asked him if he had
shit.
seen. I asked him if he had seen that one show you were watching. It's like Star Trek, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I really like that." He was like, "I didn't really like it as much as Firefly." And-
Babylon 5? Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Shouts out Babylon 5, RIP.
Yeah, honestly, like it's kind of admirable how little fucks he gives, because he like, first of all, he kind of talks to himself already, but he'll just say like he'll like literally just like talk about what he's thinking about in front of anyone, and like. And
Wow.
to be honest, I don't know how many people like really listen. And half the time, it's stuff that like no one like. No
Like
one
what?
knows
Like
like
what? You're
planes
listening-
like
Oh,
he does.
like plane
yeah,
shit.
like, he'll walk in and he'll be like, "Oh, like this is what I'm saying." Like he'll walk in to the room and like get a laptop or whatever. He'll be like, "Oh, hey, like look at this this plane," and just list off specs of it. And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah,
really
he
cool.
brings up stuff that, like, he wants to talk about, but
Yeah.
you don't really
Or
want.
I mean, he could talk to anyone and about pretty much anything he wants to talk about. If it's something they want to talk about, I'm not sure, but like he could go on for hours about planes. But yeah, he's a really nice dude though. Still, I mean, but like he's just he's a character. Like he really is. He's smart as fuck, or just knows like a shit ton. But like he's probably like 60. He's probably one of the older people there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Dude, I figured out the person that's next oldest than me at my company, at least in my department, is 20. I think she's 27 or 28, and then the person above that is 35. The median age is like 40 something.
Oh wow.
And I'm sitting here like about almost 23 and a half, and they call me a baby. Like they literally will. I'll like talk to my boss Tim about how like I'm trying to do something. And I'll be like, no, like I want to try to do it by myself before I ask for help. He'll be like, oh, look at the baby. He wants to pull up his trousers, put on his pants on his own or something. I'll be like, oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck you. Yeah, okay, I'm fucking
Dude,
young,
he roasts
bitch.
me all the time. He walked up to me because like I was thinking about shaving my head again just because my hair is getting annoying, and Blake was like, dude, let me make you a mullet. So I've been kind of rocking like a mullet, like with like the sides of my head are shaved, and he
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And Tim walks up and he was like, what are you hiding under there? You got a sick mohawk? And I was like, oh.
Yeah. What if I do?
not at all.
That's pretty funny.
Tim is pretty funny. It's really hard to tell though. It's with people that age, just because of like their humor and the way they act. It's kind of hard for me to tell if they like me or not.
Oh yeah, I also get that. It's like
Because at the end of the day, I really don't care that much. But
that's kind of why I chalk it up to.
that
I just kind of be myself. Like I don't really talk about things I don't know about. I mean, I'll like chime in, but like I just try to be genuine around them. And I know some of them really like me, but some of them are mysteries.
I just try to be
Mysteries.
fake around everyone. Try to be as fake as
Well,
possible.
no, what I was saying, like like some people will go in the workplace and they'll just like, they'll just try to. I don't really know how to. They'll just talk. Like there'll be a conversation going on and they walk up and they're like, oh yeah. It's kind of like what I do with Steve, but Steve's the only exception where I'm like, oh yeah, I love planes. Like a normal person,
yeah.
I said that to a normal person that wouldn't like carry the conversation and he asked me questions about planes, then they'd probably be like, this guy doesn't know shit about planes.
yeah.
I don't know. But
Well,
yeah.
iPhone is going to die here very soon. I'm at 6%, but I have a story.
Okay.
Crazy
Give us a
shit
story
happened.
to end it off before your phone dies.
Honestly, it's pretty morbid. But some crazy shit happened the other weekend. So we have a neighbor, or we had a neighbor. He was this old guy named Mr. Freddie. He was really nice to us, but always
Yeah, I like how the tense thing he's using is just really kind of showing what happened.
But he was.
You have to
he
build up the
was really nice.
suspense.
Would talk to us every time we would come home. Always like, and he's kind of annoying because it's like, we get home and he's like, oh, like, let's talk about like nothing basically. But I appreciate it now. But I would help him out. One time I had to go in there and I had to go through his back door and open his front door because he got stuck on the couch, and I went through and he was like butt naked on the couch and screaming, and it was just it was a really funny, also scary experience. Not scary, but just weird experience that I had. And then one time we went over there and we helped fix his radio. I believe it just wasn't plugged in. The antennas just like weren't plugged in, and it took us a while to figure all that out. But he was super kind. And on Sunday, me and my girlfriend were at my house, but my roommates were gone. They were like out to eat or something. They weren't supposed to be back for a little while, and we get a knock at the door. And so,
was this when you tried to redeem your coupon?
yes.
Sorry.
So I went downstairs with no shirt on and the blicky, because I didn't know who was knocking at the door. And I kind of feel bad for answering the door at the Blicky because there was this like sweet old lady that we had seen before. And
Do you have sorry, Michael? Do you have a peephole or something you can like look at the person?
True. So like I had the Blicky and I looked through and I saw that it was an old lady. So I put it like on the slide.
Okay, as long as you're not like opening up
I
the
didn't
door.
answer, like, ready.
Yeah. Open up the door with the Blicky pointed at her.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing?
Get off my lawn!
Yes, John.
Get the fuck out of here!
Can I grab my glasses?
No, get the fuck out of here! I was like, man, I'm just trying to wait for an Uber.
Yeah, John had a shotgun to his head the other day. You know, that's a story for another time.
Yeah, that's
I don't know if I really want to tell that story. I mean, if it's already on the podcast, but dude, I mean, that's not something I really want people knowing. Is like, cause like I don't know.
No, yeah.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I would not feel bad about that. I would not expect.
I mean, I don't feel that bad about it. It's more like I just don't want, it's. Then I feel like people are just gonna start worrying, like, dude, this John guy, he's doing reckless shit.
He's
like,
crazy,
bro.
People are pulling shotguns
I
on him.
was sitting on the steps of a porch waiting for an Uber.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy, John. This guy, I mean,
porch next time, but still, yeah.
No, never doing that ever again. I mean,
yeah,
well, see, the problem.
what the process that went through my head, I was like, they're probably asleep. Like, it's like 3 a.m.
The problem is,
and
you
I
weren't.
was out on that porch. I will say, I was waiting on that porch for probably like an hour or more. So that might have something to do with it because I had like 2 or 3 Ubers cancel on me after like them saying like, oh, here's the ETA, and I wait. And the ETA drops down, and then it starts going back up. So it's like, like it's just traffic. And then eventually they'll just be like, yeah, he's not coming.
Yeah, because I think
and I got charged for an Uber that never showed up. So I had to call them and be like, listen, that guy didn't show up. Like,
yeah, that is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie though. I think if I found someone sitting on my porch, maybe because of where
I guess it's. I mean,
nah,
it's
Louisville
like,
and Memphis, we got the same murder rates. We are side by side.
But it's like I'm sitting there. I'm wearing like, kind of like I'm dressed kind of nicely.
But you're not a grandma, John. You're not a grandma. If you're a grandma, then they put their shotgun away and go, "Hey, miss, do you
looking
need
at
any
the
help?"
street. I don't know, dude.
If they
understand.
see you.
That's the thing. Like, it's like I can't get that upset with him because I understand. Like, I mean, he had every right to do that. Now, do I think he should have pointed it at me? No.
Oh no!
He should have just had it in his hand and been like, "Hey, man, like, what are you doing here?"
Had it.
I tell him what I'm doing, and then him be like, "Dude, can you just leave?" Not like get out there and be like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Or even just saying, "Get the fuck out of here" with his shotgun down like this, you know, it'd still be like this man has a shotgun and can point it at me at any moment.
Dude, I mean, shit you not, dude. Like, he pointed at me and it was literally like fight or flight instinct instantly. Like, sprung up, hands up, walk away. Just walk away. Like, I literally left my glasses in my hat, and then I realized, I'm like, dude, can I grab my glasses? And he's like, no. It's like, well, yeah, you can keep them as a trophy, you big strong man. Why don't you just keep it as a trophy?
Glasses are probably still on his porch.
He goes, I'll teach every other person trying to come sit on my porch at 4 a.m. getting an Uber.
I do kind of wonder, like, if the next morning, if he was like, man, like, that guy, I left that man stranded in the middle of the night with no way to see.
No. That man does not care. That man does not care, I'll tell you that much. That man went, good thing I got him off my porch. All right.
Yeah, he was excited. He
left his glasses, smash him, spits on him. Get him, boy. His dog just eats him.
Again. I hope he comes back. I hope he steps towards me.
Throws a hog in.
I wish he took a step towards me.
We got interrupted here.
So the lady is out, you know, on the sidewalk, and she's like, look, like, we haven't heard from Mr. Freddy in a couple days, and I was supposed to come over and bring him cornbread, and I've been calling him and he hasn't been answering, and we're worried. And honestly, I'm just scared to go in there by myself. She gave us that cornbread, by the way. That cornbread is still in our fridge.
Well, we know who did not get it.
Was it good?
No.
Yeah, Michael Bryan is a great storyteller. Just like gave away the end of the story by the very first thing he said.
No,
well, we have this neighbor. Well, we had this neighbor.
Not even like at multiple points slips that it's like he's dead. This guy's dead. They're gonna go into the room and find him dead.
So yeah, we look through his window. His front door is locked. We can see his wheelchair like wedged between the back door, and we have our like back little like alley and patios back there. And so I went back there, jumped the gate, and sure enough, Mr. Freddy is like bent over, like unnaturally so, in his wheelchair. Like,
oh, so
he's
you
probably
saw
been-
him, Michael?
No, I found him. Like I found him, and like I got very close to him, and yeah, that man was dead. Like his arms are like purple. There was like shit like coming out of his mouth. It was pretty rough, honestly, guys. Like I started crying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, you saw a dead body.
I mean, again,
it
the
was
only
like-
thing like what I said when I first heard this. Sorry to interrupt again. Was I was like, at least sure, finding a dead body, no matter what, it's probably gonna fuck you up, especially if it's someone you knew.
yeah.
But at least he wasn't like he was in one piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
imagine if you went back there and he
That's
had been blown away by like a 12 gauge.
Yeah, no, that would be even more dramatic to see.
There was like blood
well,
everywhere.
I don't know, dude.
but
His
still,
face,
dead
man.
body's a dead
Oh yeah,
body.
I mean, he's probably like kind of.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't long enough for him to be rotting, like you said, but still, I mean, yeah, the
Like-
bugs, the smell,
Yeah, it was gross, and his face
and
was
the
all
fact
like.
that you knew this guy and he was your
Yeah,
neighbor.
and like we had saw him, and yeah, I mean it was pretty fucked up. The lady wanted me to like move him out of the way so they could get in the house before the police even got there. And Bree thankfully advised me not to do that. She was like, "You do not touch that man." Like she was
No,
like,
yeah,
touch
do not do it.
Before-
Yeah,
the police get here. Like,
all you need is to confirm.
I can outplay. Yeah, like I'm gonna go down for Mr. Freddy.
They're like, we've heard you've had a lot of problems with Mr. Freddy, Michael.
Yeah, if you were a
What all the
minority, I mean,
neighbors
it
are
wouldn't
saying.
have even mattered.
Yeah.
No, but- It was pretty sad, and the whole situation took forever to get like finished. Like his dog, we kept it in our back patio area, but it kept getting out and running back to Mr. Freddy, and so I had to go over there like
That's just
multiple
so sad.
times.
that is so fucking sad.
I mean, the paramedics got there, and one of the paramedics like walks in. He like sees Mr. Freddy, and then just turned around and walked right back out. He left it to the other two. Like I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, he just turned around and
He
left.
was like, you know what?
Like,
Not
hours.
He was
right now.
probably like maybe like the medical specialist on like the EMTs,
Yeah.
and he probably was like, that guy's dead, and was like, I'm not gonna touch him.
All right, guys,
You guys can touch him.
you guys got it.
I was gonna check if he was alive, but I took one look and saw that there was nothing
Yeah.
there.
Immediately, Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it is
That's
pretty. And then his like one remaining like person of family is like just talking about
That's
the will.
what they call that relative.
Yeah.
One remaining person of family. Yeah. Michael Bryan speaking Baroque English.
I'm sorry, I had to. I was like, you know what? This is serious, but like, what the fuck was that person of family? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's sounding like Shakespeare right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was sad, and so we missed Mr. Freddy for sure. And then there's been weird shit going on around our house.
Well,
so.
now that's Mr. Freddy's ghost. I mean, it's pretty simple. That's not. It's not.
We've been finding.
Well, what happened with the dog?
I would say that his relative probably took it to the pound or got it put it down. Like she was trying to get us to take it. Like she was like,
Oh, that's even worse. Honestly, I'm not saying Mr.
The
Freddy's
dog
death
was
is bad,
probably
but like,
insanely depressed. Like the dog probably
Yeah.
would have been depressed for almost the
No,
rest
yeah,
of his
the
life.
dog-
But still,
it was a little dog and it was an annoying dog. I wasn't saying, but
that's
Bella,
still sad though.
honestly, like they're both maybe they're together, like, but it is kind of it's pretty fucked up. And that lady, like his I think it was just like. It was his like niece, maybe. Like I don't know, but she was a piece of shit. Honestly, both of them, her and her husband. I was not a fan.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. That was pretty traumatic. Honestly, pretty sad. Weird shit's been going around in the apartment. Like we found like broken glass in the other day.
In your apartment or in your apartment building?
My house.
At your house.
Like in our house, we found broken glass in the kitchen. And I had walked through the kitchen like 10 minutes before. And there wasn't any broken glass. Cat came in, made like a sandwich, and I was working in the like.
I forgot that your roommate, like, or like Luis's girlfriend or whatever, dude. I thought you meant like Salem, or like you were like a cat went in there, and I was like, well, the cat obviously
I
knocked
thought
something
that
off
for a
the
second.
table.
too, but-
Yeah.
I don't know.
He went
But yeah,
there,
so-
made a sandwich, and then again, like nothing, no broken glass. And then she walked through there again, like 5 minutes later. Both of us have been in the living room and the kitchen are all connected. Both of us have been in the living room, like the whole
Like an
time.
open
Never
floor
heard a
plan?
break. She walked again, walked through again, and there was broken glass on the floor. Her window upstairs, it looks like someone like shot, like there's like a little hole, and it looks like an entry and an exit, like from like a little BB or like a rock or something. There's no rocks in there. There's no BBs. The other pane of glass didn't break.
And even then, if it was a rock, if it was a BB or a bullet, it would have gone somewhere. It would have made something.
Yeah, you'd be able to
It would have
find
gone
it.
through the second pane of glass, but it didn't go through the second pane of glass, and it didn't stick. I genuinely don't know what that was.
Huh.
Our printers have been getting turned off. Like Luis cooked 2 eggs the other day, and then in the time, like he cooked 2 eggs, took those off, cracked 2 more eggs in the pan, and then walked away and came back, and the eggs hadn't cooked.
Is it a dial?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the breaker switch flipped or something.
No, like he just turned the dial on, and the
dial was turned back?
Yeah, the dial had been turned back, and then the
Bro.
same thing happened with that, and then
Mr. Freddy.
cats have been like doing weird stuff with the walls, like they just sit and stare.
Yeah,
at the
this is
wall.
starting to get kind of strange.
And this happened
Like
after
meowing at
Mr.
the
Freddy
wall.
died.
So all of this happened
And
in the
you're
last
the
like week
first
or two.
person
Yeah,
to find
this
Mr.
all
Freddy's
happened.
body.
Yeah, I also told.
I think
Bree,
Mr.
like,
Freddy
a month
attached to you,
before-
Michael.
I told Bree a month or two before that I was going to find Mr. Freddy. Like I was like, I just have a feeling that like when Mr. Freddy passes away, it's going to be like that ends up finding him, and it
Yeah.
was.
I've kind of gotten the same feeling about my grandma, and I just hope it's not me.
Well, yeah. Well, John, I don't know, man. That feeling, it came true for me.
Yeah,
So,
and I had the same feeling about the Queen, and that came true for me, too. So. I don't know.
It's easy for that to happen when you're, railing.
Oh, the other thing, bro,
Well, when I heard her last croaks, I mean, they were good ones, but I didn't
Bree,
realize they were dying croaks. Okay, I don't know. It was all warm. That's all I'll say. It was all warm. Okay, nothing
was
cold
here
about it.
alone out when I was at work that next week, and she was here like almost like a groaning, like a moaning or a groaning sound coming from like like in our attic area and like the wall next to Mr. Freddy's house, because all of our houses are connected, because it's a townhouse, like it's a big townhouse. It's like 5 houses that are all connected, and Mr. Freddy's right next to us. And she was hearing the sound come from.
Wait,
like,
it's a townhouse?
yeah, we've got it's like 3. Or no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 houses. It's a whole block of houses that are all connected.
Do they
And
all
we have-
look the exact same?
No, they all look kind of different, but they're all basically the same. Like they're all very similar, but they look different, and the outside is different. But I think it's.
I
Very
don't know if those are considered townhomes then.
I mean, I don't know. All I know is that this wall, right here,
Touches
if I
Mr.
went
Freddy.
through that wall, it would be no. That's not Mr. Freddy. That's our neighbor. If I went through this wall, it's our neighbor.
Where's Mr. Freddy?
Mr. Freddy.
Oh, so like they are
That way.
actually like right next to each other.
Like they're connected.
They're connected.
Like,
Okay, so
yeah.
then that's definitely a townhome. Okay, I thought. I mean, I've just never seen that with them looking different.
I mean,
I
look,
guess it's slightly different, but yeah.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if you guys would be able to see it. It's dark outside. You guys wouldn't be able to see this.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
weird- it's a
thinking
weird-
it's all the same building. There's no transfer of building to building.
No.
It's all one. All it has to do is go through the walls. I think Mr. Freddy is with you guys now.
Yeah,
think
this is some of the this is some of the most solid like evidence I've seen for paranormal shit. If all
No,
this
I
stuff's
really-
happening a week after that, I mean,
Also, do believe
because I will openly say like I don't really believe in ghosts. Like I'm a little skeptical. It's kind of the same with like a supreme being. Like I'm skeptical.
skeptical.
I'm not just gonna flat out say it's not
all
a
that.
thing because it's always a possibility. But
Yeah, I think there's so much ghost shit in the world that it's like something's funky. Okay, and I feel like the threads that have been drawn to dead people and some energy that's left behind by them. I think there's enough evidence there in some way to be like, hey, something's going on. But again,
Well, the thing is like if that's true, then that means that there's an afterlife.
not necessarily.
that's-
Not necessarily. It could just be like some kind of transference of energy that we don't understand.
But, well, then that means that there's a soul, that a spirit and soul are real.
Not necessarily. It's all just energy.
Yes, it does. Well, it's energy, but like if the body dies, the transference of energy is going to be happening when it decomposes. So if there's other transfers of energy, then that means it's something that like we don't understand it. That means it's something with a spirit or a soul.
Energy that can somehow still interact with the.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's nothing
world.
we don't understand about decomposition of a dead body other than maybe a soul or a spirit.
There we go, I guess. But again, I don't know. I just think it's how you define a soul or a spirit. Now, I think, obviously, there are things we can, in essence, boil down to a soul. But I don't know. I do think there is weird stuff going on. I mean,
I don't know. I will say that there's some weird shit. It does kind of freak me out that the fact that he was over there, like, dude, he was over there all day Saturday. And like all morning Sunday, and he was just there in his backyard.
It's crazy that he lasted that long without being found. But I mean, it's all.
Not
is there
really.
like
Some
an
people
alley
last.
behind you? Like, is there like an alleyway that people can walk through behind your house?
Yeah, there's a whole alleyway behind our house, but all of our like back patio area, like no,
Yeah, somebody would have to break in, basically.
Yeah.
walk in. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we had
that. And to be
To
fair,
get the-
I've heard of things where it's like people have not been found for like a week, 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And it's
if they would have.
I mean, it's just I'm just glad that he had people checking on him and like worried about him. Like, imagine if it was like some dude that was like talking to you because he had no real friends.
I mean, yeah, no, he was. He
Would have been there for weeks, dude. Like, he actually probably would have been like slightly. Like, you probably would have noticed because you were outside on your back porch and you smelled.
Yeah, because it's right next to our back.
Yeah,
porch. Like,
that's true.
That's probably how you would have noticed if
But it's
if
also
he
like-
didn't have anyone checking on him.
I just wonder if like it's weird to me that he almost got outside. Like, why was he going outside?
You see, I'm thinking
Yeah.
like maybe he could have maybe been trying to go outside for help, and then like something
That's
just.
what I wonder. It's also
Yeah.
that makes me so sad because it's like, dude, he might have been coming out trying to yell for us, but he didn't call us. Like he was pretty. He was pretty.
He was probably having a. Do you know the cause of death or no?
They did not.
Was it a condition he had?
He had some issues.
So
with his
was
leg.
he in a wheelchair?
He was like he would use a wheelchair to get around, but he didn't have to have.
He could walk.
Yeah.
His feet were like he had gotten like I don't know. I think he was diabetic, and he had some like he had injuries on his legs that would be bandaged up, and they think that it got infected and it went septic, and then he
Diabetes, that shit
Fuck
can
yeah.
get bad south. Like you can get limbs amputated from being diabetic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was. But he
That's
said
how
he had,
Tyler Potter's
Again,
best friend in Florida
his-
died was from diabetes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like
His-
21 and went in a coma and died. But yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. I was just thinking.
it's
Number
weird
one
though, because
comedy
I couldn't
podcast,
remember
everybody.
him.
Number one
Yeah,
comedy
I couldn't
podcast.
remember him telling me that he had diabetes, but then his like niece or whoever it was that came afterward, like said he didn't. He was like he doesn't have diabetes, and I was like, then what's wrong with his legs? why are his limbs falling off him? Like I don't understand. But yeah, it's okay.
Guys,
I mean, but it's pretty wild.
I just got a message from Mr. Freddy.
Did you?
Yeah, wait, here we go. Let me download it on my Steam Deck. Here we go. He just
I've-
sent something.
I've got one.
Guys, this, we're coming to the end of the podcast. We've been going for a while. I just want to give a commemorative thank you to this background of mine. This will be the last time I'm in this apartment for the podcast. So,
Really?
Unless we do another one tomorrow.
yeah, so to answer that question, this will be the last time I'm in this room doing the podcast.
I'm gonna make damn sure that doesn't happen, Jake. I'm gonna go over there tomorrow morning and say, "Listen, we're recording a podcast.
And I'll
Whether
be
you like it or
I'll
not."
be like, no, we're not. You want to hang out, or like, do you just want to leave? But we're not doing a podcast. You're like, oh,
Well, then I'll record it on my phone and upload it to the channel myself. or
Yeah,
I'll
you
send
have
the
the sign
video
in.
to you.
Yeah, you have the sign in. Yeah.
I'll send the video to you, and then you'll be like, "Listen,
It says
I'm
all
not gonna
fucking
post
uploaded.
this," and I'll
Yeah.
say, "Well, listen, I'm making Talking Heads Club alt channel, and it'll be like secret episode, phone podcast, 2022 hashtag podcast hashtag Snickers.
Careful.
So, anyways, goodbye to this apartment. You kind of suck.
Did you find a place to live?
I did. It has like a shit ton of windows. It has a little reading nook.
That's awesome.
It's like
That's
really big.
Is it the same
not
price
really
or
big, but
more?
It's more, but it's not too much more, and it's only like 100 more, 125 more. And honestly,
That's an
I knew,
extra band a month.
yeah, I knew it was going to be.
Or an extra band a year, I mean.
I knew it was going to be more, anyways, because inflation and whatnot. Because I was like, my dude's probably going to raise the rent here. So, anyways, so I found a new place, and it's really nice.
In Germantown.
It's near Germantown. There was nowhere like in the heart of Germantown.
Love you guys.
What?
What?
Okay, well, Michael doesn't get to see this.
Yeah, the nerve of this guy.
Michael doesn't get to see this shit. GTA 6.
Well, I'm peeing right now. Hold on.
Leaked footage. New leaked footage from GTA 6 running on the Steam Deck.
What?
I literally can't believe. I mean, Abraham
His
Lincoln's
phone
in the
might have
game?
died or something. That might have been why.
No, he's just rude. This is literally GTA 6 footage.
Whoa!
And do you see who this is, John? Do you see who the main character is?
Is that Abraham Lincoln?
You literally play as Abraham Lincoln.
Now that
Oh,
is something.
oh shit. Rockstar's at my door.